Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. In the last episode, I started helping out some of the inhabitants here of Martin who survived the attack. And we're going to continue, but I also turned level 100, which opened up some quests. So I'm going to read the introduction for them. That way, I don't have to deal with them popping up every single time I log in. So, I mean, I'm going to accept these quests, but I'm going to have to come back to them much later in the playthrough. So, Dol Amroth City Guard. You have received a summons from Beriundur, leader of the city guard of Dol Amroth. You should head to the city and make his acquaintance. Fall Festival. I'm going to decline the Fall Festival one. You have been summoned to Dol Amroth by Lothriel, who seeks your aid in defending the land of Central Gondor. You should meet Lothriel in the Great Hall of the Prince in Dol Amroth. You have been summoned by Aragorn, who requests your presence at his camp outside Peligrir. You should meet Aragorn and his host there as soon as you're able. Far Anorian. You have been summoned by Lamlor, who requests your presence at the first circle of Minas Tirith. You should meet with Lamlor as soon as you're able. You have been summoned by Moblung, who requests your presence at his hideout in Osgiliath. You should meet with Moblung and his men as soon as you're able. And then this one, I don't know if this is like a repeatable thing. I'm gonna accept it because it keeps popping up every time too. So anyways, at the behest of King Thorin Stonehelm, the dwarves of Carum Ubnar seek the aid of skilled adventurers to secure distant dwarf holds and prepare Prince Durin and Gabliaka for victory of the forthcoming reclamation of Gundabad. If you wish to assist with Carum Ubnar, you should report to one of the mission recruiters throughout Middle-earth. They will take you to Arakazhar, the hall of the Carum Ubnar in Erebor, the Lonely Mountain. Mission recruiters can be found at all these places. Prince Durin of the Longbeards has declared his intention to retake Gundabad for the dwarves. He needs heroes like you to aid in the war effort if there is any hope of succeeding against the Orc army. If you wish to assist him, you should report to one of the mission recruiters at the dwarf settlements throughout Middle-earth. They will take you to Anna Kufru. Prince Durin Command Center is in Elderslade. Mission recruiters can be found in all these places. Alright, so now let me open up my quest log. Let me kind of get rid of all of these. So Eastern Gondor, not ready to go there. Central Gondor, not ready to go there. Broadacres. So that's a couple of war bands I'm going to have to come back to here. Epics, Fangorn. What is this? Survivors might be found along the road out of Non-Courier to the northwest of the Westfold. Huh. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be after Helm's Deep, so can't do that yet. Far Anorian, not ready for that. All this stuff, let me get rid of these. Old Anorian, can't do that yet. Okay, good. That's a warband I'm going to have to come back to. And then Westfold. That's where I am. So let me put these in here. And then maybe the Epic as well. Okay. Sorry about that little detour at the beginning of this episode. I just needed to get those quests read so it's not popping up every time. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm drawing water from the well and dousing some fires. Okay, I can do that. Gosh, these little debris things, they got a big hitbox. Can't really just go around them. There's a farm rider. Let me blast him. He's got a quest ring, so. I missed that stupid gambit on him. I'll just get on the war steed, dang it. don't want to use the big AoEs, because I don't want to draw a ton of aggro. I just don't. Orcs mounted on wargs patrol the farmland surrounding Martin. Create a moving wall around the town. Creating a moving wall around the town. So I only need to kill 4 of them, so that's not terrible. That was the first one. So what am I doing now? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to put out fires, but I'm not really carrying a bucket. This doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I'm confused by this whole thing. I drew water from the well, but I'm not carrying anything. And I'm like trying to walk on this fire here. Nothing's happening. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to really aggro all these people. Let me get on my war steed. Let me kill some of the surrounding enemies. I don't know. I'm confused by that well quest. And it didn't really tell me anything either. Nothing popped up saying you picked up some water or anything like that, so it's just kind of weird. You got stopped at a weird angle there. Come on, get him. Okay, that's 2. Oh, mounted combat. Gotta do it, there's no way around it. Come on, do more damage. Kill him quickly. There we go. What's this? Orcs have planted their banners in the haystacks found dotting Martin's farmlands. These crude flags are an insult to the Rohirrim who lived here before their town was captured and should be torn down. Okay. I can do that. I need to kill 1 more. There's my last victim. How did I already tear down 2 out of 8 banners? I haven't touched a single banner. I'm so confused. Unless they act like enemies and my AoE kind of attacked some of the flags and destroyed them. It's the only thing that would make sense. Oh my gosh. Just die. Alright. You have defeated a number of patrolling orcs around Martin. Thank God. Yeah, So these are like little enemy things. There we go. That makes sense. So probably my AoEs from the mounted combat was destroying some of these. No, I don't want to aggro those things. Alright, I need one more. Let me get on my pony. You have torn down many orc flags from defiled haystacks in Martin's farmlands. Okay. Back on the pony. Now what? Draw water from the well and douse fires. That's that weird quest I was trying to figure out. I don't know. I already used the well twice, so I don't really know what to do from here. Kind of going near these fires, not... Oh, there we go. I guess I just kind of have to use them. Okay. That's it. That's all I gotta do. Gotta do that to... How many? 7 more. 6 more. Go up north. Be some fires down here for sure. Bunch of dead little sheep here. That's not good. No! No! Hate my life. Alright, let me get on my war steed. I'm not gonna fight him, I'm just gonna ride out far away towards the other quest ring, and hopefully he'll drop our aggro. Roving wargs terrorize the Westfold led by the mighty Vorot. Is that a warband? Yes. I might be able to do that one actually. Let's see how bad it is. Oh yeah, I can definitely do that. If I don't lag. That stupid warg is still chasing me. Or that warg rider. You have defeated Vorot, the roving warg pack that followed him, earning the gratitude of the people of the Westfold. Okay. Back on the war steed. Annoying. Let me throw a spear at him. He gets close enough. That'll stop him in his tracks, giving me an opportunity to run away. That's right. I do I get up there? This part of the woods looks to have many promising hiding spots. Alright, excellent. So I found some refugees. You have discovered Martin's refugees. Looks like they're doing pretty well here. Wow, it is so laggy. Where's my husband, Glatsunu? Have you come to tell me of him? Is he in good health? When can he come back? He is staying when we need him. He has been holding the fords, but the fords were lost. Please tell me of my husband. No, I have heard nothing of Erkenbrand, or Grimbold, or any of them. I care only for news of my husband, Glatsunu. We had a rider telling us the fort of Isaac had fallen, but no news of my husband and Thane. And not long after, the orcs came and we fled. Did I do right? Perhaps we should have fought. I am no leader. Please do not ask me anything else. I do not know. I am distraught. We are all going to rot here without food or shelter. I have lost my husband's city.
Agelwyn, the young wife of Thane Gladsunu of Martin, has a difficult task set before her in her husband's absence. As she awaits his return, their town has fallen, and the people of Martin need a leader now more than ever.
I miss my husband, Kippen. Would that he were here. I would give anything for news of Gladsunu. Agelwyn is distraught under the pressure of responsibility that has settled on her shoulders. When we heard the forts had fallen, we were all afraid. Then orcs approached in the night, torches in their hands. Elston woke me and pushed me out of the door, and I went with him while we raised the alarm. We all owe him our lives. I'm grateful that my husband left him to protect us while our soldiers were gone. But now everybody looks to me for answers. I cannot give any. I am no leader. My husband, Glatsunu, is staying, not I. I still remember the day he left. I have never been so sad in my life, Kippen. I remember our last conversation like it was yesterday. My dear Agelwyn, do not fear. I will be with Erkenbrand and the Lord of the Mark. I would much rather you stayed here to protect Martin. Surely Erkenbrand would understand. You have your duties as the Thane. You should send your soldiers in your stead. That is not the way of things, dear wife. I will ride to battle for Rohan, not for Martin. This is a larger than you and me, larger than Martin, larger than even the Westfold. Dear wife. Do not cry, you must be strong, and lead our people in my stead, if the need arises. I cannot, I am no warrior. You needn't be a warrior. I leave Elston with you. He is my strongest and most loyal soldier. You may be young and inexperienced, but you are clever as can be. I know you will do well. If the unthinkable happens, you must lead our people to Helm's Deep, Agelwyn. It is the safest place in all of Rohan. Tell me that you understand. I understand. And here's my predicament. Should I really urge these people to make for Helm's Deep? How do I know when that dire time is here? What if I wait too long, or go when I should stay and fight? You're sure, Agelwyn, that King Theoden himself has retreated to Helm's Deep, and urges everyone he sees to do the same. If Agelwyn wishes to heed her husband's advice and make for Helm's Deep, now is the time. Oh dear, someone wishes to speak with me. Forgive the interruption, Lady Agelwyn. It is no matter. What do you need? Do you not think it is time that we take back Martin? It does not seem right to leave your Thane husband's town to the orcs while he is lost at the forts. I do not know what we should do. I think you will find that it is clear to everyone that we drive the orcs from Martin, my lady. I know you are new acting as Thane, but I am certain that you will arrive at the same conclusion as I. I only wish to advise you, the time to act is now. As moonwalking across. Elston seems a little perplexed. Now what do I do, Kippen? I have not the experience to see what is right. In my heart, though, I wish to do as my beloved Gladsunu bade me. You're right, Kippen. I am convinced that I must act as leader now, however uncomfortable the role may be. You're sure, Egilwyn, that she will learn as she goes, and that she will help save... That she will have help as long as you can spare it. Sorry. I have even more doubts than when we began our conversation, Kippen. You encourage Egilwyn to choose what she wants to do, whether it is listening to her husband, listening to her people, or standing by her decision. I will try, Kippen. I hope to make things easier. You must choose only one of 3 styles of leadership. Huh. Alright, so I need to kind of look this up for the completionist's sake. So, 1 second. Okay, very good. So, although you may get a little bit different text depending which you choose, they all end in the same conclusion. So, nothing really diverges or branches out. It all leads down the same path. You just get a little bit different text depending on which one you choose. So, I'm going to go with strength and leadership. I believe that I should issue a strong command, for that is what my husband would have done. Gladsunu was wise, and no one questioned him. We should go to Helm's Deep, as Gladsunu bade me. The king is there, there's no other way, I think. Is that right? You're sure, Egilwyn, that her decision is just, and you will inform the other refugees. We talk to everybody here. I respect Lady Egilwyn's decision. Thank Gladsunu left her in charge, and I will follow her lead. Gladsunu is a wise young man, and would not give us a leader he did not trust. The woman respects Lady Egilwyn's position as acting thane. Thank heavens Egilwyn has made this decision. I am terrified of the orcs that took over our town. I do not believe we can win against those fearsome foes. This woman is relieved to go to Helm's Deep and avoid a skirmish with the invading orcs. I support Egilwyn in the choice. It pains me to leave Martin to the orcs, but I am too old and stiff to fight. If I were a younger man, I might feel differently. This man agrees with Egilwyn. I will gladly follow my king to Helm's Deep. It would be an honor to fight for him there. This man agrees with Egilwyn, for he wishes to defend the king. Egilwyn refuses my counsel, does she? Well now, I know where my people stand in her eyes. Perhaps her foolishness can still be amended. This man does not respect Egilwyn's decision. I do not agree with that young lady on this decision. I should not be traveling so far in my old age. It is foolish to ride across the plains when our home is right here. This woman disagrees with the choice to go to Helm's Deep, which she deems is too far. I cannot believe that we would abandon the lands of our forefathers. We have inhabited Martin for hundreds of years. We're just to leave it to the orcs? A vile decision. Do tell that lady that. This woman resents that she has been commanded to abandon her home. Helm's Deep? Why, that is nonsense. Are we truly going to let the orcs who took our town think that we are cowards who simply roll over and flee? I do not support this decision. This man disagrees with Egilwyn and wishes to defend Martin.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
This man does not seem to speak much, but he bows his assent. He has not left Egilwyn's side, and it seems that he is loyal to her as he was to Gladsunu. Gladsunu's loyal soldier is silent, but bows his assent. 5 agree with me and 4 do not, but that must not change my decision. I should count myself lucky that I have not angered everyone. For better or for worse, I have made a decision, but my path does not seem any less complicated. I hope I do not steer my people wrong. Now that I know we are going to Helm's Deep, I would have your counsel, Kippen. Which way should we go? Is it safe to pass Martin? There are 2 roads coming from the north on either side of town, and I would not usher my people down them if they were not safe. Maybe investigate the river as well. Will you scout some possible routes for us to take? Please hurry. I wish to begin our journey as soon as possible. Okay. So I need to still go put out some fires. I should probably go do that, because it seems like this quest chain is going to be leading me away from this area. I try to avoid aggro here and put out more fires. Loud noises and felled trees elsewhere indicate that this way does not seem safe. Something on the western side of Martin has been felling trees northwest of town. This does not bode well for the western route to Helm's Deep. Okay, so this is like kind of leading me all over the place here. Trying not to get distracted, but, you know, if I'm like right on a quest, I might as well do it, you know? Another tree here. I don't want to aggro that warg. It's going right at the tree. And it's gonna sit there! Such a douche. Alright, it's leaving, it's leaving. Just as I dismount it to go kill it. You have discovered a large encampment of trolls, too close to Martin for your comfort. This path is certainly not safe for the refugees. Trolls, a huge camp of them, too near to the western route to Helm's Deep. Alright, let me kill this guy. He's got a quest ring, I have to. Some very strong warrior trolls can be found in Shatorthum and should be defeated in order to weaken this particular attack intended for Helm's Deep. Need to kill 6 of those? Ah, man. That's a lot of them. Okay, you know what? That's it. No distraction. Well, fine, I'll kill the trolls. Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna go put out fires, but I'm gonna kill some trolls. Where are the trolls? I don't know. At the heart of Shatorthum sits a cunning Uruk who intends to lead the trolls and their siege weapons against Rohirrim. You should learn of the Shatorthum troll handler's plans. Okay. There's another one. At least they're scattered, so that way I don't have to fight a bunch of them at the same time. Let me actually get in here in the camp itself. Uruk. What is a puller? So that's going to give me another quest. My god, so many quests. I don't mind all the quests. I hate when I get distracted though. Like I've been trying to put out those fires and then like all these other quests pop up in the middle. Next thing I know, I'm like 8 quests into another chain. The trolls here are resting before a final march to haul the siege weapons to Helm's Gate and beyond. You should do your best to stall them by thinning their numbers. Alright, so I gotta kill a ton more trolls as well. I have to kill different types of trolls. Pullers. I'm gonna fight 2 at once. Because I want to. Really? Well, the pullers aren't as strong. Yeah, they're lower HP. Isengard has moved some advanced siegecraft south to attack Helm's Deep. You should count the different types of siegecraft and learn more of the enemy. There's a lot of quests here in this little camp. Alright. Keep going here. Let me kill that brute. That should be the last brute I need to kill, but let me destroy some of these siege equipments. There are 2 brutes. I don't want to fight 2 at once if I don't have to. Where's that Uruk-hai, though? Should be around here somewhere. There he is. Okay. Let me search him. You collected the Troll Handler's siege orders. You learn that the siege was intended to stop only briefly to break down the walls of Helm's Deep and then proceed to crush Meduseld. You have stalled the disastrous siege intended to crush Rohan once and for all, hopefully saving many lives. Saruman's interest in war machinery has grown of late, for he now employs many siege weapons for his intended attack upon Helm's Deep. Hopefully you can help the defenders of Helm's Deep with your knowledge of the enemy. Okay, so now what? I need 1 more puller and 1 more brute. I'll just get them on my way out. There's a puller. You have defeated a number of troll pullers in Shatorthum, hopefully stalling the march of siege weapons towards Helm's Deep. Is that a brute? No, that's also a puller. Ah, dang it. I actually need 2 more brutes. Ah, I should have killed those 2 kind of back in the camp area. I thought I only needed 1 more, so I didn't want to fight both. Because I was being lazy, but now I screwed myself over. That's alright, let me kill this brute here. Oh, that warg's coming. I managed to avoid aggro on it. Oh, never mind. It was... I'm reading everything wrong here. You have defeated a number of menacing warrior trolls near Martin, weakening the particular force resting on its way to storm Helm's Deep. Any interesting necklaces here? And no. No. Not interested in any of these. Alright, let me finally go put out 2 more fires. That's like all the way over there. It's pretty far away. It almost seems like in a completely different location. I feel like I did lose one of the quests here to the tracker. I didn't even see those wargs. Oh man, this episode's running long. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I don't want to aggro the mounted one. Really don't. There are bodies on the road ahead. This way does not seem safe at all. A small company of refugees from the Stone Deans has walked down the road leading to Martin, but they seem to have met trouble upon the road. You should check for signs of life among the refugees. This woman, surrounded by her scattered belongings, died here. These people fled the Stone Deans to find sanctuary in the Westfold. How could they know that they were only walking deeper into danger? This poor refugee was only very recently slain, not yet cold from death. You have a strong sense that whoever rode down these innocent people is still nearby. This massacre is fresh, and the murderers cannot be far. You cannot detect any signs of life in this poor man's lying face down in the tall grasses. He has many wounds from orcish weapons. He fled this way to find sanctuary in Helm's Deep, and found only death. Sorry about that, something came up and I had to leave my computer real quick, so I was investigating some of the things here. It's like some orcs are attacking. Not a mounted orc, really? Ah, God. That's so annoying. I should have waited for that, one to come in before doing the AoE. You have defeated the orc assailant who massacred the fleeing Rohirrim upon the road as they made their escape from the Stone Deans. This poor woman looked as though she attempted to flee the massacre, but sadly she did not make it far. She is dead. The poor refugee was only very recently slain, not yet cold from death. You detect no pulse on this poor man. And we got a last one here. This man appears to have been ridden down as he attempted to run towards the charred shelter of Martin. No breath stirs in his lifeless form. You have checked for signs of life amongst the fallen refugees along the road, but there are none. Every last one of this party fleeing the Stone Deans has been brutally slain. Okay, I swear I'm gonna go put this fire out. Finally, we're gonna do it. Should be around here somewhere. Alright, one more fire somewhere. The stupid backpack is like ruining my ability to find any nearby objects. I'll just pick it up. Get on my pony. You have put out a number of fires in Martin's farmlands. There is hope for the lands, if the people of Westfold can endure this war. Okay, good. Yes, we did it. We finally did it. We put out all the fires. Alright, this episode's running long. It's a good stopping point. I'll see you on the next one.